index finger and checking the thumb status, and then I'll represent recognizer using $1 unique stroke recognizer, which is multiplied. And finally, I'll show the experimental results. Okay, most of the game is the advantage is fun. Most people like the game because it's fun and feels good, but most games doesn't have any advantage. So it's hard. Sometimes gaming is a waste of time. Some many feels. And how about study? Study is it's good to get some knowledge, but it's boring. So many researchers think about combining game and study due to the both advantages. So this result is a game simulation and G-learning system. So it's an example. Some example of a game simulator or G-learning is that traditionally there's puzzle games and quiz games. Currently, there's a language learning games just like this image is a Chinese character language learning games and flight simulator like this. This image is in the second floor is a good game exhibition. I take a picture from there. It's made by ADD. So what I suggest point is the method learning game because using hand gesture could be used in learning. So this is an example of what I made the system. This is the previous one. Just it's like it's for the Korean. So it's a keyboard. It's input to notepad. So this is made for the smart TV interface, but I think this is the previous one. This what I suggest one is a little bit changed. So it's a process of structural recognition. First, input image, and I will extract the tip point to make a stroke and check the thumb status to and start of stroke and end of stroke. And look that and the thumb status and match the stroke with what computer gives the question and take a score, calculate the score with the score. So it could be calculate the similarity. Okay, first is the extraction index finger. The major assumption is that hand region always lies on the most nearest to the camera. You can see that this image is this hand is most nearest to the camera, and the index finger would be the to a skyline direction. So index finger would be like this. So verifying after that, after checking the index finger, I suggest the verification of the index finger. To verifying, extract the two thickness of the finger in here and here. This is the top point of the fingertip, and it's to be calculated by scanning with control imaging. And this size could be 15 pixels, and this size could be this thickness size. So after that, calculate the rate between two thickness. So this one and this one must be similar value. And this one and this one is similar, and this one could be smaller than this one. It's checking two processes. So it's the example of this finger. This is the correct one, and this is the wrong one. You can see that it could be this is one similar and is more than largest thickness in the image. However, it is this one and this one is similar. However, it's not largest and it's too thick that it is constructed in this finger. So there is a red point in top. Red point, but here is not. After that, checking the thumb status because I explained in introduction. We have to check the start point and end point of the stroke. So opening is the weight status and close is the input status. So and the supposition is that thumb finger always lies on the left side in this finger because in here we use only right hand. So we just consider about this image and this directions, not in that direction. So checkpoint is that extract belly between thumb and index finger. Making the control image and scanning this direction. And here is just single cross point, but here is more than two or three cross point it has. So yellow one is the belly point of when yellow has a belly, but brown doesn't have a belly. So it could be checked by this process. Extract edge image and index axis and draw orthogonal lines of one axis and check the countable crossover edges. After that, we had made a single stroke and we processed to recognize between input and saved pattern. First, in previous ordinary Darwin recognition process is like that. First, resample the stroke, resampling the point because it's, when you draw a line, the speed is always not same. Some start or end point is slow and middle is fast, so it has to make a same interval. So it has to resample and normalize angle and size because it is for this side and this side is not the same. So and so it has to be normalized size and also direction of start angle. How to calculate the start vector is that first calculate the average point. Capture center point using average of all points and using this point and start point make a vector. After the normalized angle and size, calculate the distance of the recognition. However, the one-dollar recognition has some problem because consider this image. It's on Korean consonant of short. This is Korean vowel of but these two patterns different, but it has similarities to high because it is too robustness in rotation. So the solution is to match angle with the angle between starting point gesture pose and gesture pose, and compute the angle and choose only the model that performed by angle. So this shows in experimental result. We made here start point angle, and this is what I input the start, and this is a save pattern. this side is 2 pi radius. So this 2 is not similar, but it's 2 is similar. And the score is here. So it's similar to input and save pattern A. So I used this CPUs in Intel for i7, and RAM is 8 gigabyte. And sample point is 64, and frame is real time 60 frame and 60 FPS. And match speed is only 10 milliseconds with 26 gestures, which is 26 gestures English patterns, English alphabet patterns. And error rate is lower than 2%, which I try to find the tools to test in all 26 gestures with 5 times. Okay, this is what I. So using this, it will be helpful learning. This is what I suggest. I suggest on paper.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions?
I'm not quite sure. What is the angle? Which angle? Actually, you try 26 gestures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then each decoder has to be
each errors. I didn't show.
How many angles you calculate? How do you push it?
No. It does not using angle for each sample. I just match start and end point with the center point. The center point is calculated by all samples average. And then in center point to start point, it can be calculate the vector and can get the angle of it. And in the input has a start angle, and in the pattern has also has a start angle. So matching this start point, these angles, if the difference is lower than 30 degrees, it could be a similar pattern. But
I think I'm not so sure. I think that initially you point of this.
I know you mean yes.
Always that vector is the same.
Yeah, this is so, but just in here is to people to make just all like this, not like this. Because yes, pattern is start point and end point suggested. So when I make all, I already suggest in here and in here. So